Today we're going to take you on a tour of 55 plus communities in Olympia and Lacey. There's so much to see, so you're not going to want to miss out. Come on, let's take a look. We're Joan Charity with the Live Well Home Group, and if you're thinking about buying in a 55 plus community in the Lacey or Olympia area or anywhere in Washington, we'd love to help you. We've made it easy for you to connect with us. Just click the link in the description below and jump on our calendars. We'd love to meet with you.
So let's show you what Ovation has to offer.
Ovation at Oak Tree is an active, vibrant, 55 plus resort style community. They have thought of everything, so you don't even get a chance to get bored. There is always something to do.
By the time you look at the amenities that we're going to go into, the clubhouse, the space around the green space, all of it absolutely is basically you're on vacation and you just happen to live there.
Yeah, that's right. So currently there are 360 homes built, and there's going to be 814 over the next 6 years. They're going to continue to build.
Which is great because that actually gives you an opportunity to put your mark on your home. Colors, finishes, upgrades that you may want to have, things that you've been dreaming about and say, hey, I want my forever home to have this. You get some of those options.
So last year there were 41 homes sold. So there's a lot going on there.
A lot of options for you to consider, and we're going to get to those here in a minute, but let's talk more about the amenities.
So you have two clubhouses, which is pretty amazing. The first one is the Pavilion, and the Pavilion is the smaller of the two, but it's still got a lot going on.
It does. It has an exercise room. It has a sauna. It has lots of, nice space, bar, meeting area for, getting together with friends and neighbors.
A big, huge kitchen for doing parties and having culinary events. So the Pavilion also has a really great outdoor spaces with tables and chairs and barbecues and really huge patio. So for events that are outdoors and also just hanging out with your friends in the summer, it's a really great place to be.
So the second clubhouse is the Village Club, and this is just being finished up currently. It is brand new and it is amazing space. So in the space, you're going to have a heated pool.
Indoor heated pool,
which is really great.
Very important in our area.
Yeah, there's going to be pickleball. There's going to be bocce ball. You've got workout facilities, state of the art, because it's all brand new, as well as all the other entertaining spaces for you and your friends as you just connect with others in the community.
And then there's a big kitchen for culinary events as well, and giant living room space. It's gorgeous and it's very modern looking.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Actually, the building of it and the design of it is one of those things I'd seen in an architectural thing that I was looking at, and I was like, oh, this would be really cool. And then we drove up and I'm like, oh my God, there it is.
It is really cool.
It is even better in person.
So obviously with these spaces, you've got clubs and activities that happen, and because they want to keep you busy and give you lots to do. So there is every kind of club you can think of.
Cycling clubs. So if you want to get out into the outdoors with a group of other friends, if you're into cycling, they've got clubs for that. They've got indoor book clubs. I'm sure you could read outdoor too, but one of the two.
They might do that in the summer. They've got cooking clubs, walking clubs, other exercise clubs, game clubs, bunko nights, bingo nights, movie nights, all kinds of activities.
All the nights that you are thinking, what should I do? Well, something's going to be for you with one of the clubs.
And then they've got excursions too that go do something in Seattle together, go do something in Portland together, go up on hikes in the mountains, all kinds of excursions that you can get together with other people in the community and build relationships with.
This community is conveniently located in Lacey to Costco and Walmart and Target and all the things that you'd need for normal amenities in life.
And of course, restaurants. Don't forget about that. There's plenty of restaurants nearby. So you've got the normal stuff like Red Robin and the Ram and those kind of chain ones, but then you've got local ones.
Yeah, you got Lemongrass, which is honestly, Lemongrass Thai is one of my favorite little places for Thai. So just throwing that out there and giving them some props because good eats for sure.
And then of course, it's convenient to the freeway. So if you want to get on the freeway and go to Seattle, go to Portland, get to the airport, it's really conveniently located. So if you're thinking you'd love to get some more information and maybe talk to us a little bit more about moving into one of the 55 plus communities in the area, we have an exclusive list for you. Click the link in the description below and we'll send that list right over to you. Okay, so let's take a look at what you can get in this neighborhood. As you can see, we've got price ranges going from about $529 up to $793. Of course, you can raise your price if you want by adding extra amenities.
Extra amenities, you could do upgrades.
In fact, when we were talking to the site rep, she said that most people add about $80,000 in extra amenities.
So you have $80,000 worth of options, to say the least.
I bet you have more than that.
I bet you do.
So we're going to start with the lower end in this community. This one's $529,000. It's about 1,400 square feet and 2 bedrooms.
And absolutely adorable. Curb appeal is off the charts. Looks wonderful and beautiful. And look at this entry space. Look at the kitchen.
Look at that.
Look at the kitchen. This is just great space. It's, the ceiling height is wonderful. The space is open concept. It's really done well. Nice finishes throughout. A beautiful, beautiful home.
And some of these are backed up to other neighbors, and some of these are backed up to green spaces. So your backyards are going to be a little bit different depending on where you're at. But
different
a lot
options.
of them have patio space, which is what
right
this one has.
there. Look at that.
Great little patio.
Wonderful outdoor living space. All right, so here at 1,700 square feet, we're going to have a 3-bedroom home.
That's great.
Yeah.
We have lots of visitors.
Lots of visitors, whether you like them or not. Okay, you're probably going to like them with the visitors. But this kitchen is amazing. That island, like we've toured these homes, that island is enormous. It's wonderful. All of your friends, entertaining, having people over for the holidays, or just monthly get-togethers, whatever it might be.
Book clubs.
Book clubs. Yeah, this is really great. And that vaulted ceiling just makes the space feel so large.
This
Absolutely
is a great
large.
house in this price point.
It really is. Yeah, really is a nice home.
And since they just started building a few years ago, all of these houses still seem new.
Just seem brand new. Even if it's a resale, this just seems brand new. Absolutely gorgeous, wonderful, ensuite, the whole 9 yards. And there's 2 little patios on this. This one's really great. This is a side patio, and then they're going to have the one at the backyard as well.
Yep.
This is really fun. So here's another 3-bedroom at 2,000 square feet. So a little bit bigger.
It's got 3 bedrooms as well.
Yep, 3 bedrooms as well. Really wonderful front yard. And this has got a little bit more open space as you enter in the home. Have toured this home and think it's absolutely delightful. Really nice kitchen. Some nice upgrades to this with some of the features on the appliances.
Of cabinets.
Yeah, tons of cabinets. Like you'd have to go buy stuff. Even if you're like downsizing, you still have to go buy
exactly.
things.
I don't think there's no downsizing.
There's no
not any
downsizing.
downsizing when you move here. You have to
just-
fill that kitchen up with
all the stuff. Really beautiful home though.
Let's see what we got for an outdoor.
Yeah,
There's
there
a
it
picture
is.
of the trail.
The trail's
Very
the
nice.
purchase. Yep,
so you
there it
can go
is.
on walks throughout those 40 acres.
Yep, right off the back.
So as you can see, there's more houses at higher price points, but we're actually going to show you that a little bit more detail. We're going to take you on a tour of the homes that we walked through in the community. So come along, let's take a look.
We actually really loved touring these homes, and when we were through them, we could envision ourselves living there thinking, this possibly is in our future. Had never thought of it before, but are so impressed with the community, the amenities, the type of lifestyle that you're able to live. It just is really a wonderful environment to place yourself in.
Yeah, and the feel of the homes, you can see it in the video. The feel of the home is just so wide open
spacious,
and tall and light and bright, and there's just a space for everything. It's really amazing.
It really truly is.
And I couldn't wait to get across the street in that clubhouse because that looks stunning.
Yeah. All right, here we go to Jubilee. And I just kind of think it's fun. It reminds me of a Christmas song. Oh, Jubilee, but
There's no Christmas song with the word Jubilee.
there's
in it
not,
that
but I
know
just
of.
feel like you could make it into a Christmas song. Because every day is like Christmas if you live there.
Right, that's the way we can tie it all in because there is so much fun going on there.
There is actually. There's a ton of fun.
Jubilee is in the Hawks Prairie area of Lacey, and it is a beautiful place to live. This neighborhood has been being built since 2004, and they just finished in 2022?
Yep, a couple years ago. And over the course of those years, they've had multiple builders with a little bit different styles throughout, but they maintained always high levels of construction. It's a really beautiful community. It's got a nice, huge lodge that we'll talk about here in a minute, but it's really beautiful as they've done it. And it's basically right in the middle of Lacey, close to all the things that you want to be close to in AKA, I mean by that, Costco.
True.
You know, honestly, I haven't really thought about living in 55 plus communities, but the more I've toured them, the more I've become fascinated by them and compelled by them because of all the amenities that they offer. So for $275 for your HOA fees, it's going to maintain the front yard. You're going to have access to the lodge, and all of the activities are engaged with that, as well as other features throughout the community and activities that you can enjoy.
So let's talk about the lodge. That lodge is big and beautiful. It looks like a lodge up in the mountains.
Yeah, a little chalet-esque for sure. However, it's not little.
Not little at all. It's 26,000 square feet.
And in that lodge, you're going to have your indoor activities, your fitness center, your pool, your spa, all of those type of things that just keep you healthy and active.
And a ballroom, and a billiard room, and
Yeah.
a game room, and a big
Open
kind
bar.
of like
Yeah,
open
where they have
living
concerts
room
and such on the ends and throughout the winter, but we'll get to the activities here in a minute because that lodge really serves as a central hub to that community.
So let's talk about some of the things that go on in that lodge. There are more than 80 clubs, and I really couldn't put my mind on that number until I started looking at just the month of February activities. So take a look at this. This is crazy. Look how many clubs there are.
You have something for every personality style: introvert, extrovert, intellectual, more casual, whatever it might be, there is something for you. And really, honestly, there might even be a club for people who like to be bored, because the only way you could be bored is if you locked yourself into your house. There is no other way, because of all the activities they have for you to stay active and engaged in the community.
And I think the diversity of each club is interesting too, because it's not just one book club.
Yeah.
There's like 15 book clubs.
50 Shades of Grey book clubs. Okay, I don't know if that's true, but no.
I don't think so. And besides the book clubs, there's all kinds of clubs like culinary clubs and fitness clubs and dance clubs and dining clubs. But like I said, there's not just one club
one
for
genre,
each.
one
It's
type.
like
It's multiple
5 to
within
10.
every genre.
Yeah, it's amazing. And that was just the month of February that you're looking at.
So you got all your plans for March? Well, that'll be released next month. One of the other cool things about this community is there's a hiking trail about 2.5 miles that takes you down to a private beach. That private beach is for the community members, and you get to have wonderful afternoons watching the water, playing around in the water, whatever you might want to do. This just
Going for a picnic?
Going for a picnic. It's really just yours for the community, which is fantastic because, in the Northwest, there's a lot of different trails and hikes that a lot of people could be on, but this one's just private yours, and it's a 55 plus community, so it's really is exclusive for you.
So there's a lot of other outdoor things to do, like pickleball, which is very popular, and the pickleball courts are always happening. I actually read in the February newsletter that the committee's met, and they're ready to add more pickleball. So it's happening there.
That's great. Yep, absolutely.
So you've got tennis courts and bocce ball, and if you love to golf, this is definitely the neighborhood for you, because some of the homes are actually on the golf course, so you can watch the golfers, but you're that close.
Yeah, just yell 4 and just join right in. I don't really golf, so
hop your fence and just jump right in.
I'm not a golfer, so I have no idea how that works.
So retirement living doesn't have to be boring. It actually can be very, very active, and maybe more active than you've been the rest of your life. I think if we moved there,
like, man, we got to kick up our game.
We would be way more active. We wouldn't be just watching Netflix at night.
So the other wonderful part about Jubilee is its convenience to your primary shopping. You have Costco, you do have a Walmart, you do have Target. All the things for the basic necessity of life are very conveniently located within 10 minutes and probably closer to 5 minutes depending on driving.
Yeah, for sure. And then you've got hospitals and doctors' offices all really close as well.
Yeah.
And you're very close to the freeway, which means if you want to take a day trip to Seattle or want to go to Tacoma or Portland or whatever, you're an hour to an hour and a half away from the major cities. So it's a really great place to live, where you can live in peace and quiet and then get to the busier activities if you want to.
All right, so now that I've kind of told you a little bit about the communities, let's dive into some of the homes that have been available for sale as well as what's in the market currently.
All right, so you can see here that the prices range quite dramatically. So we've got $450,000 up to $950,000. And these ones even that have sold have only been in the last 6 months. So you can see that there's quite a lot of activity that's gone on. As we said, 50 homes over the last year have sold. So let's take a look at one of the lower price point homes just so you can get an idea. So let's take a look at this one on Baton Rouge Loop. It's $550,000. I wanted to take a look at this one because it actually was built in 2004, right at the beginning when they started. And so this one is a little bit more basic, but
yeah, it's your entry level into the community. So if this is a community you decide you want to be in, this is a very nice home. It's a very cute, it's well maintained, all of the things that you would look for in a home that you're considering, like, hey, this is my forever retirement type of home. This has really got it going on for you without having any of the real big extras or some of the newer homes with the bigger footprints and such.
Right, but this one does have a view of the golf course. So
Just
at
delightful.
$515 being on the golf course, that's really good.
Not a bad life at all.
All right, the reason I want to show you this one, we're up in the $644,000 price range, but this is one of the most recently built ones in 2022. Now, this division that was built later, a couple divisions are, once you take a look at the map, you'll see that they were a little bit further out, but they're still all connected to the community, and the club amenities are all the same.
Yeah, and this is really cute. This is really a great home. It's like I said, it's just brand new. It's 2 years old, but you can tell sort of a little bit of the layout, the design is a newer, more modern style of how homes are being built. So you're getting that, and it's really, honestly, the price point for this is so nice.
Yeah.
It's just a really beautiful, great home for the price. Look at that closet. You've got space.
See what our lot looks like. Oh, look at that.
Nice little fireplace outside.
Very nice.
And green belt behind you.
Yeah, that's great.
Delightful.
All right, at $725, you're paying for a little bit more square footage,
Yeah.
so 2,100 square feet.
Now, this was built in 2006, but it was very, like all of them, a really nicely built home. So it's a little bit bigger footprint. You got a little bit more just space for entertaining for people to come over. It has a really great open concept floor plan, really nice back deck. So this is just fantastic.
And this one's on the golf course as well.
Yeah, absolutely fun. I just always want to say yell 4 whenever we talk about a golf course.
Always.
Yeah, it always happens. So here's one for $870, and you can tell really great entry space, really nicely done finishes, nice open concept here for you, entertain. Yeah, love it.
This one, as you can see, is got a beautiful backyard and that fireplace out and covered patio. You can sit out there forever and enjoy the view. It looks like the trail's right behind you.
Little hot tub, in case you don't want to get over to the spa. You've got it right there in your backyard.
A lot of these ones have
workspace, office space for you.
Yep.
Nice. Love it.
Most of them don't have very big backyards, and a lot of times people don't do any grass at all. So since it's the front yard's being taken care of, they don't have to worry about taking care of the backyard as well.
Yeah, very, very low maintenance.
Big shower.
Huge shower. Gorgeous.
This is a good one.
So we're going to jump into this one. This one's fantastic. This is over $200,000 worth of upgrades, and it was built in 2013. Obviously, you're going to get a larger home, but this has really got some great features to it.
And this is the one that's $950.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Really nice upgraded kitchen.
With a giant refrigerator.
Enormous. Look at that. Nice stainless steel appliances.
Another beautiful covered patio.
Great backyard space, entertaining. Nice big island.
Very nice.
Look at that
Big
wonderful
bathroom.
space. Yeah, really gorgeous space.
That's
really
a
well.
view.
Yeah, really well
It's
maintained.
like you have the golf course behind you
Right
as well.
there.
Yep.
Nice fire pit. Holy smokes.
And there's the lodge.
There's the lodge. It's gorgeous.
We're Joan Charity with the Live Well Home Group, and if you're thinking about buying in a 55-plus community in the Lacey or Olympia area, or anywhere in Washington, we'd love to help you. We've made it easy for you to connect with us. Just click the link in the description below and jump on our calendars. We'd love to meet with you. If you found this video helpful, just click the subscribe button and take a look at some of our other videos.